Today we're going to build this pedestal mount for this European mounted mule deer. Stick around, hope you enjoy. I created some paper templates on the computer and attached them to 1/2 inch MDF with spray adhesive. I head to the bandsaw and cut approximately 1/16 inch away from my line. Over at the edge sander, I sand right up to the line. I have to use the oscillating spindle sander to hit all the concave surfaces. I use an awl to mark out the locations on my template. Over at the drill press, I can drill out those holes I just marked. While the blank is still square, I head over to the router table with a keyhole bit and plunge down and make a keyhole slot for the screw to attach it to the wall. Now we can attach our templates to our red oak wood blanks. I'm attaching them using 2 strips of double-sided tape and ensuring the grain is perfectly aligned vertically. Back to the bandsaw, we cut away most of the material, leaving about a 1/16 inch away from the template. This will make flush trimming go much smoother. Over at the router table, I equip a flush trim bit with the bearing on the bottom. I make sure to only run down grain to avoid tear out. To get a tear-out free cut on the remaining 2 sides, I need to install a router bit with the bearing on top. I countersink the back side of the holes to connect the connecting arm. Back at the router table, install a Roman OG bit to add a little decorative touch to the oval and the skull plate. I take very light passes with the Roman OG bit to avoid tear out. I sand all the parts to 220 grit and remove all the burned edges from the router bits. I use wood grade hot glue to attach the angled arm to the oval plate. This will keep the angled support in place as I pre-drill and drive the screws. Apply paste wax or even soap to allow the screws to go in much easier. I use the same technique to hold the skull plate in place while I pre-drill holes. I drive a temporary screw in the top hole and use a 3/8 inch drill bit to enlarge one of the pilot holes. I apply glue to a 3/8 inch dowel, trim it flush, and hit it with a little sandpaper. I remove the other screw when the glue dries and do the same thing to the second hole. I applied 2 coats of medium walnut Danish oil by Watco. Danish oil is quickly becoming my go-to finish, with its fast drying time and its easy application. I install a screw in the skull plate and mount it to the wall with a screw through the keyhole slot we made earlier. Time to show this bad boy off. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.